Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. It's here in a week, but it's essentially here. It feels as though we've been waiting for this movie for years. Hearing it's going to be what Star Wars cannot be. It's going to take us on epic grand journeys in a world that's filled with excitement. It's going to bring us all that we have always needed in science fiction and action. But can Zack Snyder do it? That is the question that I will answer in a week when I review it. But in the moment, many are saying it did not fulfill that promise. Before we get into it, if you are not in the know, what is Rebel Moon? Rebel Moon is a rejected Star Wars pitch from Zack Snyder to Disney Star Wars. He then took it to Netflix. They said, sure, go ahead. He repurposed it, remade it, completely original. And then here we are, part 1 of 2, part 2 in April of 2024. Can Zack Snyder do it, though? That is the question. The shills say no. Let's start with that. The shills right now are not happy. Netflix Rebel Moon arrives with disastrous review scores. Let's run through some of the biggest, nastiest, dumbest shills out there and see what they have to say. Rebel Moon review: Zack Snyder's visual splendor meets narrative disarray. Rebel Moon's Rotten Tomatoes score debut sets a new low. They don't say low, but it is low for Zack Snyder record. Rebel Moon Part 1, a Child of Fire review. Zack Snyder's wannabe Star Wars franchise kicks off an interplanetary bore. Rebel Moon Part 1, a Child of Fire review. Zack Snyder's sci-fi epic knocks off Star Wars and a dozen other sources. Rebel Moon review. Rebel Moon is such an egregious Star Wars knockoff, it's embarrassing. There's been a robbery. Rebel Moon Part 1, a Child of Fire review. Seven Samurai meets Star Wars in Zack Snyder's dreadful Netflix epic. Shills are not inspiring a lot of faith. Now, they are shills. As I said, these are horrible, terrible people who generally are not actually fans of anything. They don't actually like what they work with, and they carry the water for the Hollywood elite. We generally don't believe them. But in this case, the broken clock might be right for one of its 2 times a day. My instincts tell me that Zack Snyder can't pull this off based upon his history of movie production. Go through Zack's filmography. What has he done that has been world-building and epic? I'll let that sit for a second. You can't really answer that. If you're a Snyder bro, you're going to yell at me going, oh man, it's always great. I don't want to hear it from the Snyder bros. Again, full disclosure, not a Snyder guy. Not into it. Never understood the magic of Zack Snyder because you know why? I'm not into dour, sour, sad, frowny. Because that's what Zack Snyder generally is in all his movies. And a heavy dose of subversion. Zack Snyder doesn't do epic. He doesn't do grand. And all evidence tells me he cannot successfully world build with any sort of grandeur. This movie, apparently, evil empire, fascist empire, wants to take over everything. There's a coup, apparently. I don't know. I'm limiting my exact breakdowns because I want to go into this as untainted as possible when I do my review. But I have to know sort of what I'm getting into. Girl here, former fascist warrior on a farming planet. Farming planet's going to be attacked, taken over, whatever. She's going to go on a star tours to recruit other rebels to fight the evil empire. Sounds pretty mundane, sounds pretty boring to me. It's not creative, it's not new, it's not breaking the mold. You know what does break the mold, though? Just for an example of something you want to get excited for. Remember this little gem we found earlier this year, thanks to our good friend Samuel the Infamous. Island in the Stars. Pirates of the Caribbean meets original Star Wars and classic sci-fi action adventure. An Island in the Stars is a science fiction steampunk adventure story that tells the tale of a mysterious pirate with an alien star chart that compels a young woman to embark on a swashbuckling expedition across space to a hidden planet with secrets that could change the galaxy forever. You see, now this sounded interesting when I first heard it because it's just an adventure. You're not fighting against some tyrannical power. You're not trying to save the day. You're just going on an adventure across the stars. And this movie's going to get made. It hit its funding goals, and it has outside sources as well. It's going to happen. This is what science fiction should feel like. Wonder, grandeur, excitement. Rebel Moon does not. From what we feel right now, it's just action, 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 gritty, sad, frowny time with a lot of bland colors. Why is everything the same palette of color? Where is the excitement? Where's the pop? And that is why, again, I say, can Zack Snyder pull this off? Because where's the pop? Pop is not Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder is in the ground, get you dirty, make you feel sad, subvert your expectations. That's Zack Snyder. We're going to find out in a week. I'm going to be objective as I can. Go check out all my other types of reviews on this channel. The playlists are in my playlist tab. I'm straightforward. Those of you who are regular subscribers, visitors to the channel know that I tell it like it is when I see it. I don't lie to you. And I will not lie to you. If I like this, I'll let you know. If I think it's drab, boring garbage, I will say it's drab, boring garbage. The shills will not influence me. I have an independent mind. But my instincts tell me that Zacky boy can't pull this off. But we shall see in 1 week. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny stand, fake fan, and SJW fifis. Hit the notification buttons on my videos. If you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave a comment. Love to hear from the real passionate fan like you. I care what you think. I do not care what the fake fan stands and SJWs have to say, because 2 and 1, they're all cows behind keyboards. And they're easily triggered. And they make me smile when they freak out. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you'd like to reach out to me, please email me at theranernerd@gmail.com for all channel business purposes. I am on Twitter now, mostly for promotion and sharing of videos. Maybe a little shit stirring here and there. Who knows? @theranernerd. You can also find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can see me on Rumble and Odyssey under the Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.